Hello there. Buenos días, Jill. No ha sonado muy cariñosamente, pero pretendía que lo fuera, que conste. Vale. Debemos dirigirnos a Northridge para ayudar en el entrenamiento de un ¿cómo se dice? Explorador para la guarida, para hablar con Isabel sobre cómo van a organizar Northridge a partir de ahora o algo parecido, y con Quinten, no en Northridge, pero después de Northridge me dirigiré a... mierda, me acordé del nombre, pero bueno, ¿dónde está Quinten para pedirle ayuda? Creo que es como para actuar como de intermediario entre las distintas facciones, para que y al volveré a releer la carta que he enviado a Joshua Clive, en el cual le explica que le preocupa Jill. Y la verdad es que me alegro, porque Jill se merece mucho mimo, sobre todo ahora, y espero que Joshua y Clive, sobre todo Clive, se esfuercen ahora para apoyarla. Lost Wing, no es que se me olvida el nombre de todo. Y he pensado en que una vez hechas las misiones, pero no todavía he hablado con la gente, me dirigiré a los monolitos conocidos. Primero al de Shiva en Walud, para ver qué es lo que pasa cuando terminas uno de los desafíos. Y yo, que soy muy burro, no me he dado cuenta hasta ahora que debería haberme modificado los artilugios que me llevo equipados. ¿Artilugios o cómo los llaman? Accesorios, con tal de que favorecieran específicamente el icon del desafío. Ni siquiera lo había pensado hasta ahora. Hey, Torro. Igualmente sí, espero empezar a ir a Origen hoy mismo. Pero bueno, haré lo que pueda. Eso sí, si veo que no me da suficiente tiempo para... No sé cuánto dura eso, pero preferiría no dejarlo a medias. Así que bueno, iré viendo.
I don't care either way, so long as you do as I tell you. Well met, Sid. This is the initiate. Ember, present yourself.
At your service, Master.
Please, just Sid. There are no masters here. Your life is your own.
Oh, of course. Thank you, Sid. The sergeant says you'll be evaluating me at my trial.
To become a scout, yes. You are aware of the dangers inherent in that role.
I am. But I swore I'd face them. Just like the man who saved my life.
And who would that be?
Gav.
No?
It was him who found me and freed me. No magic, no support, just one man and his nose. Came and sniffed me out. It taught me what one man can do if he puts his mind to it. And I've been training ever since, so that one day I can be someone's saviour, just like Gav was mine.
I'm sure he'd be flattered. You clearly have good intentions, Ember. And it sounds like you're under no illusions. Stick to this path and you'll make a fine Cursebreaker.
So, what? Have I passed?
You haven't even started yet. Now listen. Not far from here is an Imperial lookout, Eastwatch. The guards there record all their sightings in a logbook. You are to find it and bring it here.
And bring it here, right. Anything else?
No. Sneaking into a heavily guarded Imperial outpost and stealing the logbook would be quite sufficient. You will need to assess the situation, determine a point of entry, create a distraction and effect an escape, all without being discovered and thrown into an Imperial oubliette.
Ember, Gav isn't our best scout because he can do everything. It's essential that you know your limits.
Know my limits, right. I won't let you down.
It shouldn't be as dangerous as I made out. But keep a weather eye on him all the same, would you?
On my way. All right, Ember. Impress me.
Even now, the capital has moved. The Empire keeps the watchtowers overlooking royal meadows and the Sea of Grace manned. But only by a skeleton crew. It's a trial, not a death sentence.
Susto. Hostia, y mira que sabía que estabas aquí, pero no me esperaba que empezara el combate.
These are clean kills. Perhaps young Ember really is ready. Or maybe not. Damn it. Ember, draw your sword!
I can't!
Then run! If you want him, you'll have to go through me. Slow. Finished. Ember, are you... Gone. Of course. Scouts really are a rare breed. Back to Northreach it is, then. When did you get so big? Fly, Ambrosia.
I didn't expect you back so soon. Where is Ember? How did he fare?
I thought I'd find him with you. He must have fled. I followed him to Eastwatch, where I found him being set upon by a wild Avis. He was just standing there. Didn't even draw his sword. I had to step in and take care of things. But by the time I had, he was nowhere to be seen. I assumed he'd set off in your direction, but apparently not.
I'm sorry, Sid. I knew the boy had a nervous streak, but he seemed like...
The right man for the job? I believe this is the logbook you tasked me with retrieving.
Eh? How did you... Don't you tell me you breached the tower while Sid was busy saving your skin.
What? Wasn't that what you asked me to do? To bring the thing back without getting caught?
He has you then, his heir. And he did it all on his own.
But Sid, he
did what he thought was best. And now I have to decide whether I agree.
Of course. We'll await your evaluation back at the hideaway. Don't you leave my sight.
Yes, Sergeant.
Entiendo.
This won't be an easy decision.
O sea, tenía que distraer a los soldados apostados allí, no a Cid, así que no a Clive, así que no sé. No sé qué se supone que ha conseguido.
Welcome, welcome. I doubt you'll get more than that in the capital. I'll be here if you need me.
The garrison is threatening to pull their sentries from the markets if we don't cooperate.
Then we'll just post our own.
I would speak with this Duke about the demands he's made of me and my fellow traders.
Yeah? And why would he want to speak with you? Now piss off.
Saw the captain just now. Wasn't wearing his uniform.
Because he handed it in along with his sword.
Your town needs you. I need you. But the Duke would have me clapped in irons.
Do you have a moment, Clive?
What is it?
It's the Duke, unsurprisingly. His Eminence has assumed full control of the garrison and put every able-bodied man to work on the fortifications. The town was left all but unguarded, so Philippe was compelled to form a citizens' watch to fill the void. And though my dear boys have been characteristically willing to assist him in this, they want for bodies. So I was wondering if you would lend them your strength, that the people of Northreach might sleep easier, if only for a few nights.
Of course. Whatever you need.
Thank you, Clive. What would I do without you? Philippe told me he had men stationed at...
Where can I find the mistress of this establishment?
Here, my lady. To whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
My name is Sabine, and it is my displeasure to be the daughter of the Duke of Oriflamme, who I understand is causing you and your town no small amount of trouble. I wish to speak to you about what might be done.
Very well. Let us speak. I trust you'll forgive me, Clive.
Absolutely. Our conversation can wait.
Please, proceed.
As you know, my father is a most overbearing and supercilious man, and I join you in objecting to his every action. Indeed, I owe you my thanks for continuing to argue against his reckless plans. Yet I fear he is not one to be swayed by reason. No. He must be made to face the consequences of his actions.
And who would make him do this?
I would. Myself and several other like-minded individuals. Were you to join us, we would surely have the strength to drive him from Northreach for good.
Does that not seem a trifle... drastic?
Drastic action is precisely what is called for. Unless you are content to see your people downtrodden and dispossessed. My father would have it that citizens exist only to serve the Empire. That they should be forced to make every sacrifice to ensure her revival. But he is wrong. It is not the people who must serve the Empire, but the Empire who must serve her people. He's always been like this. Scornful of the opinions of anyone he judged beneath him. But he cannot be allowed to ride roughshod over the common folk any longer. We must fight him. By all possible means.
Fight him? No. My purpose is to quell the tension in Northreach, not to stoke it. Respectfully, my lady. Our only chance of saving this town depends upon every one of us uniting against our common enemy. Your father and his followers included. While I understand your frustrations, I cling to the hope that he may yet be won round.
False hope, I assure you. But I see that your mind is made up. I shall bother you no longer. If you will extend me the same courtesy, I bid you good day.
She certainly has spirit.
Indeed. But unfortunately, resolve, which may be enough to seal the fate of this town. Not that she cares. This is all about her and her father.
Families.
I'm sorry, where were we? Ah, yes. I was about to tell you of Philippe's plans for the town watch, but perhaps it's better that you heard them from him. I believe he's in the market, if you'd be so kind as to seek him out.
Right away.
It's just a pity I cannot join you. I'd like to see the two of you in action together.
Hablar con Philippe.
The task of organizing the town watch has been taking up a great deal of Philippe's time of late. And the rest he spends guarding the main gate to the markets. You'll find him there, most likely.
need you. But the Duke would have me clapped in irons.
Saw the captain just now. Wasn't wearing his uniform.
Because he handed it in along with his...
The Duke might have soldiers at his beck and call.
What does the dame have to say
common
about
folk.
this? You've heard then? The Duke plans to make Northreach a fortress.
Tenéis Norvent ahí, es que no necesitas. Mira esto.
So you're content to abandon the people to their fates?
I'm not.
Please, I beseech you. If you are a true son of Northreach, you must fight to defend your home.
That's exactly what I am doing, milady. Or trying to, at least. The land is crawling with fiends, and someone has to keep watch.
Even when our true enemy is hiding in the garrison?
No.
Fine. You're not the only able-bodied man in
El verdadero
Northreach.
enemigo no está dentro.
Thank you so much
en
for
este
your
caso.
help.
Aunque sí que es un gran en el culo.
She cornered you too, then?
Could hardly get a word in edgeways. Like father, like daughter, eh?
She made an uninvited appearance at the Vale earlier, hoping to convince the Dame to join her in fomenting rebellion.
I bet that went well. Her ladyship seems to have a way with people. Anyway, what brings you here?
Our mutual friend thought you might welcome some help.
Oh, she did she? Right as always. In fact, you're just the man. We've had some reports, you see. Sightings of, you know what.
They're back.
Pues a ver si aquí aparece un hierro duro de los grandes. Consigo acero del negro.
Yet, but if you're willing, you could go and see what's what.
Right. Where should I look?
You know Grieger's Weep?
No.
One of the sightings places them somewhere on its shores.
I'm on my way.
Thank you, Clive. I'll look into one of the other sightings. Let's rendezvous back here later.
Con cuidado. La lágrima de Gregor. ¿Ah? Pues espero que él no se vaya muy lejos.
Come on.
A ver.
Damn it. The reports were true. I need to stop them before they get to the town.
pues no. No ha aparecido un ídolo de los grandes. Al menos por ahora. Tal vez Philip esté en apuros si se haya encontrado con uno de los grandes.
Call that a test, Ultima?
Clive, it's me. Are you all right?
I am. But it seems the reports were true. The thralls have returned. I dispatched the few that I found, though.
Well, there's something, I suppose. But what were they doing south of town? They all came from the north last time. We might be able to fend off an attack from one side or the other, but from both?
Do you have eyes in the north?
Some. I should probably go and have a look, though, just to be sure. You head back to Northreach. I want you there just in case war breaks out while I'm away.
What do you mean?
Her ladyship's been busy working her magic on the townspeople, stirring up ill feeling towards her father. But she'll have her marching on the barracks if we're not careful.
What? This is exactly what the Dane was afraid of. I'll do what I can to calm things down. Be careful out there, all right?
Don't worry, I'm not like you. One sniff of those things and I'm running back to town screaming blue murder.
Do you not see, Father? The people of Northreach have given enough, and only a fool would ask for more.
Listen to me, Sabine. Where would our people be without their country, hmm? The Empire is their sword and their shield. It is she that ensures they can live without fear. And now she teeters on the brink. Without their sword, how will the people fight? Without their shield, how will they protect their kin? Can the unarmed stand against the advancing hordes? No. But there is yet hope. A new shield, a new sword. A new empire. We can rebuild Sandbreck, just as Great Grieger wills it.
Perhaps we could, Father. But we don't want to. Not if it is built on the broken backs of the people.
Please, let us not quarrel in the street. You must see that no good will come of this. Our fight is not with each other, but with the threat that draws ever closer to our gates. A threat that your sword has yet to rid us of, Your Eminence.
You will hold your tongue, whore! You may have filled my daughter's head with your heresy, but I will not be corrupted.
Corrupted? Your daughter's opinions are her own, as you would know if you had ever deigned to listen to her. At least I hope they are your opinions, and not posturing born of a family feud. Northreach deserves better than that.
Northreach deserves better than you, Carla. Yes, I know who you are. The slut of Twinside who bedded a Brandit.
Jealous, are you? That a woman might choose a bearer over a pious man of Grieger.
Clive! I met a swarm of thralls coming south from Oriflamme. Hundreds of them. Too many to count.
Oh, fuck. No. Work on the fortifications has scarcely begun. We will retreat to Caernarvon and there make our stand. Did you hear me? That was an order!
While this is but a heartfelt plea, let us make our stand here. Protect those that we love, together, for Northreach!
You heard the dame. What are we waiting for? Pikemen to the gates. Archers to the roofs. Quickly, come on!
But she is but a common...
Whore, yes. And we'd follow her to the gates of hell. The men have their orders, and they look like following them. I got them spaced out at regular intervals. Whichever direction the thralls strike from, there'll be someone there to meet them.
Thank you, Philippe. Rest assured the people will play their part. The herbalist has donated her stock of medicines to me. Should any of your men be injured, take them to the Vale. We'll see to them there.
Thank you, milady. I will.
I'll play my part too. You still want for numbers. Unlike the enemy. I only hope I can go some way to evening the odds. Philippe, can I leave the south in your hands? I doubt the thralls by the lake were the last of their number.
Of course. I'll lead a party down that way so we don't get taken by surprise. What about you?
I'll make my way up the road to Oriflamme. I've fought a few of these things. And while I can't promise to hold them all back, I should be able to thin the herd.
All right. But take care.
Thank you. Both of you.
You can thank us when it's over.
Till then, madame.
See that you come back safe, Clive. And we shall do everything we can to ensure the town is still here when you do.
When the fighting begins, we can take refuge in the barracks. We'll be safe there.
We can help with the wounded.
Hopefully you won't have to.
If any get by, you can trust we'll be here to meet them head on.
Sí me gusta.
There are so many of them.
Not for long. No. It's only just begun.
Aquí estás tú. Te buscaba yo. Espérame un momento. Tengo que acabar con tus amigos primero. Ahora sí, estoy por ti. ¿Me lo dan? Mierda, no. Tiene que ser uno más poderoso.
That looks to be the last of them. I wonder how the others fared. Better hurry back to town. Come on, Torgal.
Clive, it's good to see you.
And you. The road to Oriflamme is clear. How did you and your men fare?
Well, we ended up fighting for our lives down by the lake. Took a few nicks, but nothing the girls of the Vale can't put right.
Glad to hear it.
Well, it seems we've survived. For the time being, at least. I thank you both for answering the call.
You were right. And I was wrong. About everything. I had thought that the only way to unite the people was under the banner of Empire. That without a strong hand to guide them, they would drift apart. To be borne hither and yon by the eddying currents of fate. But you brought them together. Not by force, nor by the exercise of goddess-given authority, but by simply being one of them. By knowing what they feel, because you feel it yourself.
Our purpose was ever the same, Your Eminence. You were merely distracted by a loftier vision of empire and glory, while our eyes beheld matters closer to home.
You have the right of it again. As did you, Sabine. His radiance said it himself. Sanbreque is naught without her citizens. I forgot that. And I am sorry.
I'm sorry too, Father. I should never have taken things so far. I only wanted you to understand how the people felt. How I felt. But my anger got the better of me.
Do not blame yourself, my dear. This was my doing. I should have listened to you. To all of you.
Your Eminence, your Ladyship, I do not doubt that you came here with the best of intentions. But I believe the same could be said of us all. We all want safety, security, prosperity. Not just for Northreach, but for the entire realm. And we may yet achieve it. If only we work together. Will you join us in this?
Yes. We shall.
Thank you, Your Eminence. Now that that is settled, I must go and see to the wounded. The Vale's doors are always open to any soldier in need of relief. And today there are more than ever before.
Madame Isabel is a rare soul indeed. In these dark times, I see that it is not men like me who should lead the realm, but women like her.
You're right. If only I'd listened to her when I had the chance.
Forgive me for saying so, milady, but you still do. The Dame said it herself. We can turn things around. We just have to work together. And that goes for you, too. You're one of us now.
One of you?
Well said, Captain. Let this be a new beginning. Not only for Sanbreque, but for us.
Well, since there's nothing more to be done here, I should see if Isabel needs any help moving the wounded.
Can we get you anything?
Siempre me ha parecido el más razonable, creo que ya lo comenté, el más razonable de los del consejo, no sé cómo se llamaban, ahora les llamaré el consejo, esos 5 cardenales por debajo del emperador. Y siempre da gusto ver que tienen razón.
One of the dames, aren't you? Leave it to her to spot an able body.
I saw several soldiers being carried to the Vale.
They'll be well taken care of, I'm sure.
How goes the treatment of the wounded? I'd be happy to man one end of a stretcher if it would help.
You've helped quite enough for one day, Clive. Thank you.
Don't mention it.
Oh, but I must. After all you've done for this town, it is the very least you deserve.
Tell me, if Northreach had fallen, what would you have done? A woman of your means could find a home anywhere in the realm, but I sense you would rather have died here.
It's a long story.
For you, madame, I have all the time in the world.
Very well. Long ago, I had a life in the Crystalline Dominion. I was Carla then, courtesan to the nobility. So sought after was I that it was only they who could afford my time. Alas, those halcyon days were not to last. For naive as I was, I fell in love with a bearer. He was my master's guard, the gentlest man I have ever known. After they discovered us together, he was whipped bloody and forbidden from ever looking at me again. And so we fled. Not that we had anywhere to flee to. We wandered, aimless and starving, half dreading, half praying that the next day would be our last. Until we found ourselves here, in Northreach. It was the Vale that took us in, that fed us, clothed us, and healed our hurts. Those that could be healed, at least. My love was already too far gone.
He passed away.
He did. Not long after we... At least we were able to share a few moments of peace before the end. It was the greatest gift I have ever received. But the generosity of this town and her people did not end there. The men and women of the Vale supported me through my grief. Shared in it, though I was still a stranger to them. They treated me like a sister. And so I swore that I would always do the same. That I would return the kindness that Northreach showed me. That I would repay my debt to the Vale.
Thank you, Isabel, for sharing this with me.
You're a lot like him, you know. Perhaps that is why I have such a soft spot for you. Never stop fighting, Clive. And I shan't either. I know that it will not be easy to keep Northreach together. But our efforts will be rewarded. Just look at us now. The people, the soldiers, even the Duke of Oriflamme and his daughter, all united in defense of this town that we have come to call our home. And what of you? Can we count on your support too?
Always.
Bueno, otra ciudad que He unido fuerzas. Contra la adversidad. Estupendo. Otro cartel, tío. Deja de darme carteles. Entiendo, ya lo dije, entiendo lo que significan y lo agradezco, pero prefiero objetos. Eh, prefiero objetos. Eso, más significativo. Es que decir significativos hace como que desprecio a los otros. Pero creo que ya he dado el ejemplo varias veces. Me acaban de dar el trofeo de por conseguir los 5 carteles y el emblema de los imperecederos. Solo 5, me da la sensación que me han dado 10. Aunque eso debe de venirme por lo de las insignias, que eso sí que me han dado como 15.
We have brought Northreach together. Now the fight begins to keep her together. For if this town is to survive, we must all play our part. Including you, Clive.
Bueno, ahora hacia... Uy, me suena que me estoy olvidando de algo. No aquí. Creo que no, creo que estoy pensando en los desafíos.
This the last one?
We did it! Kiss me.
Just a little further.
Will you lend me a hand? There are still injured in the markets.
Of course.
You held your own out there.
Held me own. I was so scared I could barely hold the piss in my bladder.
Cómo cambian las cosas.
The battle is over. How long must I hold this thing?
What were you thinking? You could have been...
We did it. We saved the markets.
¿Y Philip? Querría hablar con él antes de ir.
Those we didn't slay have fallen back to the hills. I hazard they won't be bothering us for some time.
Si está por aquí.
You can't call something yours unless you're willing to fight for it. Tinker, tailor, soldier, serf, we all fought for this place. For Northreach. And now no one can take it from us.
Could give you another elixir, but what you really need is a bed.
We rained fire down on their heads.
And burned him to a crisp.
Those merchants are a vicious lot. Remind me not to cross them.
Will you lend me a hand? There are still injured in the markets.
Pasaré también por el herrero.
When darkness descended, the line did not break. Though full sorely tested, secure was their fate.
Can we get you anything?
A room at the Ville would be nice.
Thanks for standing with us. I'm sorry we didn't sooner.
Hostia. Bueno, tampoco veo al duque.
Our scouts told us how many of those things you put down. We're in your debt.
I saw several soldiers being carried to the Vale.
They'll be...
Bueno, me marcho ya.
This the last one?
Lost Wind. Bueno, a las colinas de Orabel. Más bien.
Let's go. Thanks, Gal.
I made sure our fallen comrades were laid to rest. And they can rest easy, knowing that their sacrifice wasn't in vain. That justice was done. As for us survivors, well, we've just got to keep at it. Keep the family together. For their sakes.
I'd have followed Quentin to that manor if I could have done, and I'll keep following him now. Wherever that surly bastard cares to lead us.
Get it, boy!
Quentin's gonna build us new Lost Wing, and I'm gonna help.
Quentin, I have a proposal for you.
Do you now? Something tells me you'll be asking more of me than a cask of Gotand gold. Go on then. Propose. You'd have me convince the chiefs and chamberlains of the realm that they should simply swallow their pride and do the one thing that has proved impossible for thousands of years. Was there anything else? Perhaps I can fetch you a meat pie as well.
I know it's a lot to ask, but I can think of none better suited to the role.
And you'd have me give up what little I have left to do it. I told you, Clive.
The people of Lost Wing are my family, and I cannot abandon them. You'll have to find someone else.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So am I.
And why might that be?
What he's asking. How's it any different to what you've done so far? They want you to speak for those who can't speak for themselves. That's what you do best. If it's the vineyard you're worried about, we'll see that the grapes are picked and the tons filled. You know we will.
It's not that.
Then what is it? You said yourself we're family. Don't you trust us?
You know that's not what I'm...
Then what are you saying? That only we are worth saving? Why turn your back on everyone else? You convinced us we could build new lives for ourselves, and if you can do that, who's to say you couldn't convince the entire realm?
A stirring argument. I fear that any rejoinder I make might fall somewhat flat by comparison.
So you'll join us?
Where do you need me?
Field Marshal Havel will want to speak with you in person. He's currently in Port Isolde. I can arrange for a party of Cursebreakers to accompany you there.
That would be very much appreciated. I hear the roads are far from safe these days.
Hopefully not for long. My uncle will want to know that his plan is taking shape.
Any statesmen we speak with are liable to resist our entreaties if they feel that what little power remains to them is at stake. They must be dealt with skillfully. I shall not repeat the errors of my past.
Reckon Master Quinton could argue an egg back up a hen's quim if he set his mind to it.
Vale.
Quentin's gonna build us new Lost Wing, and I'm gonna help.
Vale, de vuelta a la guarida entonces, estupendo. Aunque me temo que me harán viajar más después, pero un segundo, por favor. Muy bien. Ok, mira, nuevas escorias. Estupendo. Y ya he conseguido un nuevo nivel. ¿He llegado al último nivel? Bueno, espero que aparezcan más niveles, pero... A ver. Querido tío Byron. Bueno, primero voy a cerrar el asunto con el aprendiz de explorador. Espero que no sea muy de... se vaya muy de listillo.
You should have seen him. The thing didn't stand a chance.
Yeah, neither did you, I hear. Welcome back, Sid.
Welcome back, Sid.
Yes. Welcome back. Trip wasn't too much of a pain in the arse, I hope. Truth be told, it was me who suggested roping you in to help with the trial. But from what I hear, things didn't go quite as planned.
No, they most certainly did not.
A ver, tío, pero ¿puedo elaborar la respuesta? Es decir, no entiendo. O sea, se supone que tiene que destruir a los guardias, que no había guardias. Lo que se supone que ha hecho, a ver, ha traído a un dragón y ha distraído a Cid. Voy a decir que no, aunque no sé, tío. No me gusta la idea de decir que no, pero...
When faced with an unexpected foe, Ember froze.
Pero no es eso por lo que digo que no.
He did not fight. Had I not been there, he would be dead. It would be too great a risk to send him out on a mission alone.
Thank you, Sid. for your honest appraisal. Ember, you braved the tower and emerged unscathed. Yes, but only because Sid saved your skin. To me, that's no better than being caught red-handed. You failed the test.
Wait, Sergeant. Ember still has much to learn, it's true. And this time he was found wanting. But I'd say he's due a second chance, nonetheless. After all, he did do as you asked.
With a bit of hard work, any hand can be made to hold a blade, and any mind can conquer its fears. But a scout's nose is different. You've either got one, or you ain't. And by sniffing out that log, young Ember here has shown he has a conch and a half. Wouldn't do to waste it now, would it?
Fine. One more chance.
I'll do whatever you ask. I'll spend my days and nights in the pit if I have to. I'll show you. Just you wait.
Parece que vaya a llorar.
Daft as a brush, that one. But his heart's in the right place. Just like someone else we know. And if you ask me, we've been leaning on him for far too long. That time the curse breakers took some of the weight off his shoulders, I reckon.
It couldn't hurt.
Just don't tell Gav I said so, will you? I won't have him thinking he's been hard done by. Next thing you know, he'll be asking for a day off. Chance would be a fine thing. Back to work.
Forgive me, Sid. This did not play out as I expected.
Things rarely do these days. But that's why we need men like Ember more than ever. Men who can make the best out of a bad situation. Remember that.
I will, Sid. Thank you.
Creo que ha sido un buen resultado. Es que si hubiera dicho, creo que si yo hubiera dicho que sí, yo personalmente lo hubiera dicho más bien por querer el buen resultado. Pero siendo honesto conmigo mismo, a ver, yo hubiera elaborado más el porqué y tal. Porque igualmente no he entendido lo que se supone que ha hecho el Talember. Pero creo que a mí me parecía que no estaba listo del todo. Es... ok. Pues tendré que pensar... Hostia. Tendré que pensar en comparar... bueno, joder, es que no recuerdo el nombre de nada. El nombre de... Ay, el nombre de... Bueno, estos accesorios para las habilidades. Uy, tío, se me ha ido lo que iba a decir. Ah, sí, en comprarlos en las tiendas, o incluso los que no pensaba comprarlo, digo, para beneficiarme en los... Sí, creo que me pueden beneficiar en un desafío de esos de Icon.
I read Gav's report on Stone here. Only wish I could have been there to see the Mother Crystal fall.
It's just a shame it wasn't the last. Assuming that thing looming over the mountains is a Mother Crystal.
Twinside's hundreds of leagues away. That'd mean the crystal is...
massive.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Is everything we've received and everything promised?
La última, sí. Esto, Sail Forbidden Seas. Esta la he escuchado, me la encontré por ahí. Sin remitente. Dejad que mi peño la glose vuestras aventuras, que la música las relate con ritmo y dulzura. La leyenda plasmada en una tonada que cantan las voces de un nuevo mañana. Diría dos cosas, que o esto es de uno de los bardos, o del bardo de aquí. O de... ¿cómo se llama? El compositor de las canciones de este juego, de Final Fantasy. ¿Soken? ¿Cómo era? Lo tengo por aquí. Masayoshi Soken. Sí. Tal vez sea un mensaje de él.
Here you are.
El infame más famoso trofeo. Por haber obtenido todas las recompensas del Rincón del Mecenas.
Come again. I may have more for you.
No, ya no hay más recompensas.
Anything catch your eye? Always something in there.
Veamos las escorias. A ver si ha aparecido un hieródulo. Un caballero... ¿Un dragontino? Pero bueno, entiendo que no es de los dragontinos, sino de Imperial. Puerta del penitente, Salbreak. Frente a la puerta del penitente, la única entrada a Oriflame tras cruzar la paradera real, se ha apostado un caballero dragontino ataviado con una armadura plateada. Este acusa a todos los desafortunados viajeros que pasan por allí de ser Cid el infame, quien considera responsable de la locura que se adueñó del príncipe Dion y los reta a un duelo a muerte. Pero tío, ¿qué dices? El cosechador de almas, en Desambre. Entre la soldadesca de Northridge corren rumores de un fantasma con una enorme guadaña que aparece en los campos anegados de Éter junto a una de las torres al oeste de Northridge. Los libertadores han corroborado su existencia, así que precisamos de alguien que se encargue de eliminarlo antes de que cunda el pánico en la ciudad. A ver si... Este tiene que ser un... ¿Cómo se llaman? ¿Lich? Sí, un Lich, ¿no? Y a ver si este me da el acero negro. O hierro negro, no recuerdo nunca el nombre de las cosas, como digo siempre. Cero oscuro. Ni hierro ni neón. Voy a hablar con Bayron, luego iré a ver si hay alguna misión de más en las cartas, aparte de la de Jill. La de Jill me la guardo para el final. Quiero que sea especial. Y luego voy a ver qué pasa en la cocina. Y a por los escorias, que necesito el acero oscuro.
Uncle, I bring good news. The Field Marshal has agreed to your plan.
Ha! Of course he has. I didn't doubt you for a moment, dear boy.
Rutherford is accompanying him back to your manor in Port Isolde as we speak. They will await your return there. As will one other.
One other? Who, exactly?
Lord Havel was concerned that even if he could get the realm's armies to agree to an accord, he might not be as successful in convincing those with political power. He asked if I might have a solution, and I suggested a certain Imperial Lord Magistrate turned Liberator.
One of your co-conspirators?
Master Quinton would probably call me one of his, but yes.
Another outlaw, then. Just the thing we need to put these rotten politicos in their places. Good thinking, Clive.
I'm glad you approve.
The more the merrier, eh?
Uncle, assuming Havel and Quinton can solve our problem with the armies, you still haven't mentioned how we might manage the grain shortages.
Oh, don't you worry, my boy. The 7 high houses will be seeing to that. They have all agreed to make the most generous of donations. Oh, of course, it did take a little persuasion, but luckily I had some unexpected help.
From who?
Why, you, my boy. Rumor has it that you rescued the Lady Ariane's head steward Rockford from a horde of bloodthirsty bandits.
It was more of a handful.
Well, the old battle axe was so pleased. She had a shipload of talents delivered to my private docks by the next new moon. And when the other houses saw the parsimonious old crone's purse strings finally loosen, they as good as tripped over themselves in the rush to follow suit.
I'm happy to hear it.
Now, I must be getting back to the manor. Join us there at your earliest convenience, would you?
Of course, Uncle.
No esperaba que me requirieran de la presencia de Clive. Pensaba que se iba a vestir un poco Quinten, pero bueno.
Tell, will we get that grain to the capital if the roads are still overrun with Akashic?
You'll find another bloody road. I only have so many men, and I'm not about to send them headlong into an ether flood. That is, unless you'd have them turn as well.
Well, I'd certainly eat less.
Says the man with a belly bigger than a band of curls. My soldiers actually need their rations. Without any food to keep them going, they'll be dead even before you've sent them on your fool's errand.
If I may, gentlemen, perhaps I might suggest an alternative approach. Though supply routes are indeed disrupted, there is no shortage of ships. Indeed, they bob away in every bay from here to Randalar, awaiting a safe haven. Allow them to make port and fill their bellies full of grain. And once those who crowd the cities are fed, ferry the displaced back to the countryside to work the fallow fields. But I'm sure that you wish to continue your discussion. Forgive the interruption. Two such firm friends as yourselves need no help from the likes of me. Rutherford spoke fondly of the great bond between you.
Us? Friends? I can't stand the man.
Clive, I'm beginning to question the quality of the company you keep.
And what kind of company were you expecting him to keep? The man's a criminal.
Criminal? How dare you? You are not fit to breathe the same air as this fine, upstanding young gentleman.
Upstanding? He calls himself Sid the Bloody Outlaw.
Once more onto the breach.
Hostia, tiene un bengal petrificado.
Shall we begin again? What we seek here is not to create a new nation, nor to claim the thrones of those that already exist. We wish simply to bring stability to the realm that mankind might weather the current storm. And to do that, we must convince those in power,
Los cuernos de un
the
végimo,
generals,
la
the
hostia.
statesmen, the nobles, that our cause is just. There will be disagreements, yes. And I imagine some resistance, much resistance. But we cannot let that deter us. If we show them the path, show them that we walk it ourselves, then I am confident they will follow. The fate of the world lies in my nephew's hands, but the well-being of her people lies in ours. And we must not squander the chance that Clive has given us.
Uncle Byron,
Now, with that settled, let's move on to the signing of the Accord. For what great moment in history hasn't been accompanied by a little ceremony? Citizens of Valisthea, I present to you the Triunity. Rutherford, Mike Will.
Unión. ¿Y que el tercero quién es? El Imperio no le habéis dicho nada. Bueno, los del Imperio son más difíciles, supongo.
Well, my boy, the stage is set.
That it is.
This is the role you were born for. Now I ask only that you trust in the talents of your supporting cast. We shall play our parts to the best of our abilities, that you might have the opportunity to shine. The realm needs its Sir Crandall. And there is no better Crandall than you, Clive. I want you to keep this signed accord as proof of our faith in you.
I will. Thank you, Uncle.
Pacto de la Triunión. Tratado firmado por los representantes de Rosaria, Dalmequia y Sanbreque para traer una nueva época de estabilidad a Valisthea. Aunque carezca de valor legal, es el primer gran acuerdo que aboga por crear un mundo en el que todos puedan vivir en libertad. Hostia. Sí que sí, el Imperio sí que está metido. Pues genial. A ver si por fin empiezan a trabajar juntos. Esto sí que mola. Estupendo. Me refiero a la Triunión. No me han dado un trofeo. Muy bien. Creo que lo primero que haré... Bueno, primero leeré las cartas y veré de qué se trata lo que me quieren decir en el comedor. La leyenda emplumada. ¿Será Ambrosio? Ahí escucharé la canción, que ya sé cuál es, todo. Es que no recuerdo la melodía. Pero bueno, voy a hacer una pausa. Voy a llevar un par de cosas y prosigo. Muy bien. Aquí iba. A ver, las cartas de misión. Y a quien sea que requiera a mí la ayuda de Clive en la cocina.
It's a damn distraction, is what it is. Go back to work.
And how the hell is Sid gonna deal with that?
Sid! You have my word. I will not leave this pit until I can besten Avis with my own two hands.
Bueno, no se trata de
And
eso
a sword.
exactamente, pero bueno.
I can use a sword, right? Gav uses a sword.
Tienes que saber cómo afrontar cada situación, si hay que pelear o hay que huir. O cómo puedes usar otros elementos de tu entorno, etcétera, etcétera. Sí, me imaginaba que era Hub. Ah, esta es la de combate. Sí, sí. Vale, no. Entonces voy a ver qué quiere Gap, a ver si quiere ir a algún sitio que esté en el Imperio.
You alright?
Something troubling you?
No more than usual.
It's just... Eda's baby will be coming soon, and I wanted to make something for it.
I'm sure she'd like that.
Back in the north, families would always make gifts when a bairn was on the way. Yeah, let the little tykes know they were welcome in their new homes, like.
So, what's the problem?
Well, the problem is that Eda's due any day now, and I don't know if I'll be ready in time.
Is there anything I can do to help?
You know, there just might be.
All right then. What exactly are we making?
A good luck charm. But not just any good luck charm.
Not just any.
No. One made from the feather of a silver chocobo. There's naught lucky in all the realm, or so we used to say back home anyway. Thing is, they're hard to come by. Had Otto and Karen check with their suppliers, but nothing. I'd try and track one down myself, only...
Only the big day is fast approaching. And that's all you need, a feather.
That or the bird whose horse it's attached to, aye. I was gonna start by asking around with traveling traders plying the northern borders.
Well, there's no shortage of those passing through Martha's. I think I might make that my first port of call. I'll let you know if I find anything.
No cuenta.
You're a good friend, Clive. I won't forget this.
Bueno, ella es gris, pero... No sé. Bueno, pues haré esas dos
Can't say
cosas
I've ever
mientras
seen
esté
a
fuera.
silver chocobo myself, but I have seen one of their feathers. Look just like a normal one, only silver, obviously. Well, grey.
Joder, y Ambrosia entonces.
What do you think that thing is?
Let's hope one of the merchants here has what Gav needs. Excuse me. I'm looking for something.
Oh, well, then I'm your man.
A silver chocobo feather.
Oh, or maybe not. Though you're not the first to mention the bird around here. There was a man stopped by the rest not long ago claiming he was attacked by a silver chocobo near some gutted hovel not far from Eastpool. Most took him for a braggart and a liar, but who knows? Perhaps there was some truth to his tale.
We'll see. Thank you.
The feller who claimed he was attacked didn't linger here long. Said he was gonna go back and capture it. Prove us all wrong. And that was the last we ever heard of him.
Wonderful creatures chocobos are. They're fast, strong, loyal. And best of all, they won't balk if you point them into the belly of a flood. Thick skins these birds have. Thicker than most, at least. Now, leave them in a flood too long and they'll turn, sure as eggs. But a quick dip in and out, and they're right as rain. Which is a boon to a trader like me. Reckon there's enough of Kazakh on the roads to worry about without this old girl turning.
Vale, a ver. Mercaderes, ¿eh? Habrá alguno adentro. A ver, seguro que hay alguno ahí por allí, pero... Parece que no.
You look like you could do with a drink. When I was a little girl...
Cuando era pequeña, mi familia tenía una portadora. Dormía en un rincón de las chocoberizas, jugaba conmigo y me enseñaba a leer y escribir. Nunca comíamos juntas ni dormíamos bajo el mismo techo, pero era parte de la familia. Estuve con ella el día en que murió. Me abrazó y me susurró al oído. Martha, mi niña, gracias al fundador que no has nacido portadora. Aunque yo no lo sabía en aquel momento, no era solo una sirvienta.
Grandmother.
Era mi abuela, y murió sobre un montón de paja en las chocoberizas como un animal.
I swore then and there.
Juré que haría todo lo posible para que jamás volviera a pasar algo así, que no dejaría de luchar hasta que todos los portadores pudieran vivir en libertad. ¿Y sabes qué? Cuando te miro a los ojos, tengo la sensación de que ese día llegará antes de lo que pensaba. Poco después del ataque a Rosalith, Sir Wade y sus hombres llegaron a nuestras puertas pidiendo auxilio. Al ver los harapos que vestían, pensamos que eran un puñado de bandidos que pretendían asaltar la aldea. Pero algunos de los que lograron escapar de la capital con su ayuda los reconocieron y nos sacaron de nuestro error. Bueno, algunos llevan armadura de guarda ducal.
Thank goodness they did.
Y menos mal, ha sido una bendición tener a los guardianes con nosotros. Han cuidado de los portadores y han enseñado a los mercenarios de Hacha Sangrienta a luchar como auténticos guardas ducales. Cada noche se reunían alrededor de una hoguera para entonar canciones del antiguo ducado, y hasta lograron sacarnos más de una lágrima.
Like being back in the glory days.
Fue como volver a aquellos días de honor y gloria en los que los caballeros de Rosaria luchaban con orgullo por su tierra.
Half of me wishes they hadn't left.
Parte de mí desea que no se hubieran ido a Eastpool, pero sé que es mejor así, y si alguna vez necesitamos su ayuda, están a tiro de piedra. Nosotros también pensamos tenerles la mano, claro está. Nuestra nación se fundó sobre el trabajo duro y el apoyo mutuo de sus gentes. Y solo con esos ingredientes podemos reconstruirla.
It ain't exactly a bed of roses.
La situación no es precisamente halagüeña. Las acumulaciones de éter siguen apareciendo por todas partes y no paran de llegar más refugiados en busca de amparo. Desde que el cielo se encapotó, cada día que pasa es una lucha por la supervivencia. Al menos nos hemos librado del yugo imperial. La guarnición se ha retirado al este y los pocos guardas oscuros que quedan se han ido con ellos. Ahora nuestros portadores ya no tienen que esconderse. Podemos tratarlos como a seres humanos, como a iguales. Y esto es solo el principio. Si Eastpool consigue dar ejemplo, el resto de Valistea verá que es posible vivir sin magia y sin esclavos. Entonces todos seremos libres de verdad.
Stop by for an ale any time, eh?
Just because the heavens have gone to wreck and ruin, it don't mean we have to.
How do, traveller? You've the look of a man who could do with a new whetstone. Or perhaps a bawdy etching of the Vicerine.
Maybe another time. I'm looking for a silver chocobo feather.
If that's the case, rumours are all you're likely to find. No one has seen a silver chocobo for years. Word is they were all hunted for their feathers. Some northern nonsense about bringing good luck. Didn't bring them much, nor their bows. If any are still out there, I reckon they'll be doing their damnedest not to be discovered.
You're probably right. Thank you anyway.
Y esto se creó teniendo en cuenta que puede ser que
The hills around
tengas
the rest
ambrosia o
are
no.
crawling with wild chocobos. If you're not too picky about the colour of their plumes.
I've got greens of all shapes and sizes. Colours too. Mostly
The world seems to be changing so fast lately I can hardly keep up. But what I do know is that there's more bad news than good. You can tell that just by looking at people's faces.
La traducción no es lo mismo, no significa lo mismo que lo que dice ella. No es un cambio de palabras en plan para adecuarlo al español, castellano. Le han dado, dice al revés. Lo que dice ella es al revés de lo que dice el texto.
It doesn't still hurt, does it?
Oh, 1,000 Akashic jaws couldn't hurt me. Like the son of Rosaria.
Can I help you with something?
You wouldn't happen to sell silver chocobo feathers, would you?
I deal in fruit, not fancies. But if it's fancies you're after, I suggest you try Rhiannon's ride.
Was a silver chocobo seen there?
Oh, yes. If you believe the ravings of a madman.
It wouldn't be the first time. A silver chocobo sighted in the hills near Rhiannon's ride. It sounds almost too good to be true. But since I'm already here...
Ahora será Ambrosio otra vez.
Every few years someone comes along claiming they've sighted a silver bow, but the truth of the matter is, there ain't no such thing. You'll find nothing but bloodflies and bandits on Rhiannon's ride. Mark my words.
Bueno, Ambrosio, yo no sé qué opinas tú, pero yo te veo plateada. A ver, gris. Pero es que si me han dicho que la plateada es el mismo que el gris... Ya veré, a ver si se nota mucho la diferencia o qué.
Can hardly make out a blooming thing.
Someone's brave.
Este es el monolito del Fénix.
This one.
Tracks. They're not left by bandits for a change. More tracks. And these look fresh. The chocobo was here. And recently. Perhaps it still is. I don't hear anything. Well, I'll be damned.
Hostia, una pareja.
It's all right. I'm not going to hurt you. Just borrowing a feather for my friend. Thank you. Let's get this back to Gav before they change their minds.
Voy a probar el desafío del Fénix, ya que estoy aquí. No planeaba hacerlo, pero... flores todavía más bonitas. Hombre, sí, creo que sí.
Thanks, girl.
A ver, accesorios, sí. Que sean... ¿Os puedo ordenar? Sí, pero ¿cómo se ordenan? Vale. Ya más... Hacer... Supongo que el tiempo de recarga es lo que debería buscar. A ver qué puedo sacar de aquí. Si no saco nada, no lo haré. Que tengo a carmesí, piro barrido. Desafíos. Derrotarlo antes de que caiga al suelo. Ok. Sin problema. Ajá. Ajá. Ok. Enemigo en el aire, ok. La iré haciendo. Estoy peleando normal y cuando se vaya terminando la fase me miro a ver qué hay. Oh, como veo. Ahí. Cada uno con un tetracombo. Ok. ¿Y como coño lo lanzo por los aires sin nada? Como no sea la carmesí. Vale. Lanzar a alguien en el aire y hacer un tetracombo. Estos no duran. Ah, bueno. Esperaré que esté vulnerable. Ah, que... Pensaba que tenía onda térmica. A ver. Todo hecho, ¿no? Guay.
It's over.
Fase 1 completada. Es que hay que ir deprisa también. Algo que me sí, pero barrido. Okay. No sé si me dejan cambiar de accesorios en mitad del combate, según lo que lleve. Pero bueno, es igual. Yo tengo ahora onda térmica en el cuadrado y piro barrido. Ok. Me equivoqué. Tajo impulsado. ¿No lo he hecho? En el aire. Sí.
Nice try.
La cámara hace unas cosas más raras a veces. No puedo hacer nada una vez. Que me queda tormento, vale. Y alguien en el aire. Ok. Y ataque combinado. Un volador. No sé si estos tíos cuentan. No. Ya. Es que tú no estás en el aire, ¿verdad? Vosotros sí. What? Ah, 2 veces. Muy bien. No, a él no, Blon.
Too slow.
Le va a esquivar. Bueno, sí, se ha perdido mucha vida por eso. Al menos no he perdido tiempo y lo he ganado un poco. ¿Qué tengo ahora? Onda térmica y llamas del renacer. Vale. Un enemigo derribado. No sé por qué hay que ser tan quisquilloso, pero bueno. Mierda, no quería hacer eso. Ataque impulsado de 8 segundos. Nada. What? Derivado se refiere a vulnerable. Joder, pues decir vulnerable. Nada. De habilidad. No me refiero a eso. ¿Qué es? Vale, no, vale. Fuck me.
Nice try.
Vale. Creo que se refería a esto. Sí. Mierda. Vale, ¿cómo voy de tiempo? ¡Hostia! Genial. Bueno, a ver, no sé lo que me viene ahora. Y de vida no voy sobrado. Aquí ya no hay que hacer desafíos, ¿verdad? ¿O eres el jefe final? Ok. ¿Qué tengo puesto? Que no me acuerdo. Ah, ahora tenemos misión. Mierda. No me va a hacer daño suficiente a este tío. No, le he dado a esquivar, tío. No me jodas. ¿Qué coño hace ahora?
Too slow. Nice try.
Hostia, pensaba que no se iba a girar. Me han dado un trofeo por la primera batalla completada. Y de botín. No mucha experiencia. Oh. Ah, esto debe de ser... ¡Hostia! Ojo, pues habría que hacerlo antes del fin del juego, porque es como estos desafíos deben ser los que aumentan el daño de las habilidades más poderosas de cada icon. Pues la que más me jode, la de Bahamut, la quiero. Y entiendo que este desafío se añadirá al monolito de la guarida. Porque me lleva a la guarida, pero bueno, ok. Remedio, porque no me quiero quedar aquí. Ah, no me lleva de vuelta a la guarida, vale. Hostia, pero no sé dónde me faltan unas... Me falta la de Odín por encontrar. Tengo un mayor nivel de dificultad, joder. Bueno, me voy al Imperio ahora. Sé dónde está la de Titán, la de Shiva, la de Bahamut y la de uno desconocido en Dalmekia. Y me faltaría otro, al menos. Y eso si no hay una de Ifrit. Pues habría que hacerlo. Tendría que haberlos hecho antes, así no parece no hacerlo así todo de golpe. Vale, me dirijo al Northridge. Ya que estoy aquí podría hacer la de Bahamut. Voy a por las escorias. Que una debería estar aquí y la otra aquí. Ahí, a ver. Ahora equipo. Voy a mejorar los satélites. Equipo. A ver, que lo que tenía era el cuerno de cabal. No, sí, tenía este. Y luego este.
I helped the garrison today.
Ha
The
cambiado un poco la
garrison did away
situación.
with posting guards here at the wall. Now any man, woman or branded can pass freely.
Caray, no me esperaba que cambiara la situación. Esto parece un poco que ha vuelto un poco a la normalidad.
We've got more pips than the Vale's got paps.
I
And
hear
they're all
the
just
Duke's
as
agreed to
sweet.
let us keep our land.
Philip, contigo quería despedirme antes.
What?
Bueno, de ti.
Didn't expect to see me here at the gates. I told you, I'm finished with the garrison. The Duke may be a changed man, but my loyalties lie with the Dame.
Y ahí está Sabine.
My father would still insist on asserting his authority over the garrison, when what we need are more men like Philippe in charge. Unfortunately, the captain is content with his position in the city watch. Has the man no aspirations at all?
Sí, puede proteger a gente del Northridge.
That fool of a Duke thought he could push the Dane around.
Looks like you've got a thirst. We can remedy that.
Can you now? But enough talk. How about we retire to the Vale?
I'd like that, but the Duke, he still hasn't paid us.
I don't think I ever got the chance to properly thank you for your service. My chamber is just upstairs. You can bring your friend if that's your fancy.
Even knew you were gone.
Si se refiere a Torgal o a mi hermano, a Joshua.
The garrison may have kept the whites from the wall.
Creo que me he pasado un poco. I didn't say anything.
Do be careful.
I will. We won the battle, yeah, but those things will come back. And when they do, we'll be ready.
Good girl.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Ahora que lo pienso, nunca he estado aquí. Ah, no, es que no tengo ni el monolito de aquí. A ver, nunca he tenido por qué pasar por aquí, la verdad. Es un desperdicio que estés aquí matando a inocentes.
You're the outlaw! The one who drove His Highness to madness! On your knees!
He hasn't heard. And it doesn't look like he's willing to listen. Too slow.
Cover your death yourself!
Mierda, mierda, no quería usar. Sal de aquí, coño. Joder.
Damn it. Dion would have been glad to have you back at his side.
Vale, ahora vuelvo a Northridge. Sí, seguramente será lo más corto.
And how might I help the garrison today?
Ah, es verdad, quería
How are we
ver
gonna
esto.
arm the garrison without a forge?
Might be some smiths down south that could do the job, but their bearers will be just as useless as ours now the Fang and the Tail have fallen.
Ah, un capullo. A ver.
Those things didn't fight like men. If we're to be ready for them next time, we'll need a different approach.
The Duke has pledged to work with the people of Northreach to rebuild.
Carla, the dame needn't worry. I am a man of my word, and I fully intend to keep it. So overzealous was I in my desire to see the Empire restored that I lost sight of what was truly important. The citizenry.
Come on.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Son... Ahora creo recordar que decía algo de una inundación de éter. Ahí lo tienes.
Thanks, girl.
Sí, olvidaba que era un lich. Príncipe de la muerte. ¿Dónde he oído ese nombre? Sí, este era... Sí, este me tiene que dar el acero oscuro. Me suena que leí en... Al menos puede que... a la hora de forjar la espada, que te dice de dónde provienen los materiales, creo que decía... el otro, hieródulo y príncipe de la muerte, creo. Dado trofeo escoricida por haber derrotado todas las escorias. Todas. Se acabó. Y subo de nivel. Correcto. 49. Estaría bien subir un nivel más antes de la batalla final. Cero oscuro. Obtenido al derrotar a Thanatos o al príncipe de la muerte, eso es. Obtenido de los hieródulos de Artema o Artema. Este metal es de apariencia similar al hierro, pero más oscuro, duro y pesado. Los empirios intentaron replicarlo, pero todos sus esfuerzos resultaron en vano.
I'm getting tired of these things.
Vale. Ahora... necesito ayuda a fulgor. Este estaría bien, ya que los voy a usar bastante. Y luego onda de tal, sí, ¿no? Sí. Vamos allá.
Ready, go?
Porque en estos desafíos se trata más de darles, usarlo tanto como puedas cada habilidad, más que el daño que hagan.
Safe.
¿Con qué empiezo? Lento fulgurante y dar satélites. 120 golpes. 60 disparos. Y mega fulgor cargado. A ver. Recarga más rápido, creo yo. Como en los primos. Al menos no hago mucho daño. Vale, ¿qué más? Haciendo más golpes. Enemigo derribado. Ataque combinado. Vale. Aliento fulgurante. Enemigo derribado y ataque combinado. No sé por qué no me cuenta a veces. Viento fulgurante, triplete, muy señor, vale. ¿Ya está? Hostia. No sé si habré conseguido... Mierda, el aliento fulgurante no, joder. Muy mal. Qué mal. La cuestión es darse prisa porque... O sea... En la fulgor, como no esté usando... satélites... Y vaya así aprovechando el tiempo porque si no me quedo sin hacer nada. ¿Y ahora qué? A ver. Onda letal y dracosatélites, ok. Ahora no hay problema. Sé que no veo mucho, la verdad. Me gustaría que se alejara un poco la cámara. Si me van a pegar los lobos, no me dais cuenta. ¿Qué tengo que hacer? Doble onda. ¿Cómo? ¿No he hecho eso? Bueno, vale. Remate con habilidad. Y alguien derribado. ¡Mierda! Eso es. Mierda. Ah, que ese rayo se desvía. Ese ataque puede girar, no lo sabía. Venga, hombre. Vale, eso no lo quería hacer. Porque estoy perdiendo mucho tiempo. No sé cómo lo he hecho. De torpe, la verdad. Aunque al menos he ganado tiempo. Pero voy a necesitar más tiempo, un minuto más incluso. Contra el tío del final. Que tengo ahora Giga Fulgor y Onda Letal. Entonces con Giga Fulgor tengo que... ¿Cuánto me da esto? Mega Fulgor no me da tanto, aunque a muy señor sí. Doble onda, lo que tengo que hacer es... doble onda y Giga Fulgor. Aunque Mega Fulgor, sin estar a tope, también está bien. Voy a ir haciendo. Ya, ¿desde cuándo hacen eso? Le estoy dando al de atrás, está... Wow, está muy lejos. Nueva Fulgor me queda. Tengo que guardarlo para la última. Un segundo. Ya voy. ¿Por dónde iba? Esto no... Vale, gracias. No veo qué hacen. Tercera fase, he ganado tiempo. Buah, 2 minutos creo que he hecho. Creo que he ganado 2 minutos. Vale, con el último. Creo que voy con Onda Letal y con Giga Fulgor. O Giga Fulgor. Así que lo de Dracosa... Ay, lo de la Mega Fulgor... No sé qué hacer. Me lo guardo hasta que vea oportunidad. No sé. Ah, viento fulgurante, mierda. Mierda, no quería hacer eso. Estás ayudando mucho. Mierda. No, sal de aquí, sal de aquí, sal de aquí. Mira que soy burro, joder. Me ha dado de milagro. No, eso no quita. No queda nada de vida, pero vas a terminar como un campeón. Por todo lo alto. Toma ya. Merced de la luz, Giga Fulgor. Incrementa el daño un 5%. Vale, voy a volver a la guarida para darle la pluma. Con un de mimas. Buah, pero ojalá saber dónde están el último cronolito que me falta.
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there. Best of...
Uf, y casi me olvido de la espada.
You'll not find a better price than that. You're rubbing me blind, you know. Is that all?
It was no trouble at all. Still, I appreciate it. Clive, you're back. How'd you get on? Any luck?
Any luck, you say?
Crystal's crack. Is this what I think it is? Where in the hell did you find it?
It's a long story.
Eastpool. Who'd have thought it?
Everything up there's been abandoned for years. The empty cabin made for the perfect shelter. Though I fear my presence may have forced the poor creatures to look elsewhere.
Don't blame yourself, Clive. The blight's right on Eastpool's doorstep. They'd have had to move on before long, even if you hadn't have turned up. They'll find a new home. Trust me. After all, that's what us endangered animals do. Anyway, what matters is, you managed to nick us one of their quills before they could run off. And now all that's left is to fix it to the carving.
I didn't know you could carve.
Reckon there's a lot you don't know about me. Like the fact I'm as good with a whittling knife as I am with a sword. And that bone Ember gave me's a dream to work with. What did you say it was from again? An Avis?
But it weren't your Avis, Sid. I slew one of my own at last.
So all those long nights in the pit finally bore fruit. I'm proud of you, Ember.
Don't speak too soon. I ain't done my trial yet.
There we go.
Es bonito.
What do you think?
I think if you ever hang up your scouting cap, you'll be able to make an honest living.
Oh, will I? I should go and see if Ed is awake.
Give it my best.
You can give it to yourself. Come on.
Sí, voy
I
para
don't
allá.
want Gav to give up being a scout, honest.
Is there aught I might assist you with? His Grace and I.
Compartí muchas conversaciones con su excelencia durante nuestros viajes, y aún hoy recuerdo una de sus frases. El deber es enemigo de la libertad.
At first.
En aquel momento pensé que hablaba de sí mismo. Aunque los imperecederos ya no lo obligaran a ocultarse, su deber de descubrir la verdad sobre Artema le impedía ser realmente libre. Mas ahora comprendo que no se refería a él, sino a mí.
It was my duty to him.
Su excelencia consideraba que mi deber de protegerlo coartaba mi libertad. Creo que tal es el motivo por el que me ha ordenado quedarme aquí. Quiere eximirme de mis obligaciones para con él y los imperecederos. Pocos en una posición como la suya tomarían una decisión tan drástica para ofrecerle una nueva vida a su sirvienta.
Have care, my lord.
Ah, me lords.
How are you feeling?
Well, thank you. Is something wrong?
Wrong? No, nothing like that. What it is...
Go on, please. It's beautiful. Did you make it?
We did, aye. It's from all of us here at the Hideaway. Your new family, like. It's a good luck charm. We may come up north when a band's on the way. I mean a baby. To let him know that they're part of the family too. Oh, I hope you like it.
I don't know what to say. I thank you, my lords, for everything.
If there's anything you need, just let us know.
I will.
Clive, fancy a swift off? I'm thirsty.
I could be convinced. Don't you think you've had enough?
No, we're celebrating. I'm gonna be a father.
I think Edda might have something to say about that.
You know what I mean. Bit of light in these dark times. Wasn't long after me 10th name day, my mum told us she was with child again. I was over the fucking moon. I was looking forward to having a little one to lord it over, what with me being the runt of the litter. Thought I'd finally have a chance to prove to the world that I could be a big brother. Imperials came the day she went into labour. Had myself a baby sister. And then I didn't. Me whole family gone in a blink, while I hid in the cellar like the spineless little arsehole I was. Great brother I turned out to be. I'll never be a leader. And I'll never be a hero. I'm just a daft little dog who comes running when his master calls. I'll never be like you, or Sid, or Jill, or even Torgal.
Have you finished?
Maybe.
Do you know why you're our best scout?
Porque eres el único.
Because you don't need anyone to hold your hand. Without your resourcefulness, your courage, your determination, I don't know where we'd be. Maybe hanging off a cliff like,
That was only the once.
Exactly. You learned from it. And here you are, after Founder knows how many missions, stronger for everyone. And let's not forget Rosalith. Who was it who freed me from the dungeon? Who was it who ran to Jill's rescue?
That would be me.
Because you're our brother, Gav. My brother.
Your brother.
Which means that when the time comes...
I get your room. And your sword.
A ver qué hace.
I may have had one too many.
You may have had 10 too many.
I said I was thirsty. Better get back to work anyway. After I walk this off. Clive?
What is it?
Thanks for, you know.
I know.
Tío, estas historias son buenísimas. Hidromiel norteña. Te dije que tenía sed. Bebida a base de miel producida por las abejas de los territorios del norte durante el breve verano. Al fermentarla durante 6 lunas, adquiere un sabor y una graduación alcohólica que los norteños aprovechan para aguantar las bajas temperaturas de las noches invernales. Mola. Entonces puede que con la misión de Jill me consiga algún objeto.
One of these days. One of these days, I swear it's gonna be me who drinks you under the table.
If by under the table you mean retching on my boots half the night, I reckon one of those days was yesterday.
Ha ha, you think you're so funny. But just wait till we crack open the bottle I left in your chambers. That stuff's strong enough to burn the horns off a behemoth.
Sounds like I'll be needing some new boots.
Me acabo de imaginar una chorrada. Voy a forjar la espada. Bueno, no yo. Voy a pedirle a Blackthorn que me forje una espada.
Here he is.
Tita acababa de fundar la guarida cuando me invitó a unirme. Quería convertirla en un refugio para los portadores que liberábamos. Los primeros que acogimos apenas se atrevían a mirarnos a la cara, mucho menos a hablar.
But over time...
Pero con el tiempo empezaron a abrirse. Dejaron de ser esclavos para convertirse en una familia. La guarida pasó a ser su hogar. Seguro que también lo será para Eda y su pequeña. Y tendrán al mejor hermano mayor cuidando de ellos. ¿Qué viene esa cara? Que me refiero a mí, listillo.
I'll hold the fort. Don't you worry.
Me pregunto si fuera bebiendo
You look like you could do with a drink.
una jarra singular una y otra vez, pasaría algo.
Oh, you're not leaving already, are you?
Bueno, nunca he bebido una jarra, voy a ver qué pasa.
What can I get you, Sid? The usual, then.
Bueno, la verdad es que no sé si lo he hecho ahora.
Oh, keep your mug handy.
No sé qué ha dicho.
Welcome back, Sid. Oh, you're not leaving already, are you?
What do I owe the honor? So, will it be?
Gotterdamerun, si es que se pronuncia así.
Not bad, if I do say so.
El ocaso de los dioses, por haber forjado la legendaria espada Gotterdamerun. Nice. Entiendo que no hay espada mejor ya después de esto. Esto lo voy a forjar.
No scratches, right?
Pero no me lo pienso equipar.
Anything else?
Ok. Mira las cartas por si acaso.
First the skies, then the crystal.
Y me marcho a Dalmequia. Y luego... ¿Dónde estaba el otro? Ah, Walud. De viaje de nuevo. Voy a hacer primero el monolito de... Ah, claro. No lo he dicho, ¿no? El de... Joder. Bueno, el de Titán. No tengo mucho, así que... Voy a subirme el daño de ráfaga telúrica porque la ráfaga telúrica mola un huevo. Y necesita que haga más daño porque no hace mucho, creo. Pues ojo que estando a las alturas a las que estoy, se lo llevo el 57% de los trofeos. Ya me miraré cuáles son en algún momento.
What do you think that thing is?
Dalmequia. Quebrada de Heracos. Aquí, por aquí hay uno. Y aquí está. Voy a ignorar a todo el mundo que hay de por medio. El problema es... Eso, no sé dónde está el último y me fastidia. A ver, en Samberek, uno en Walud, dos en Dalmequia. Es que claro, puede estar o en Rosaria o en el Imperio. A ver, voy a apostar que está fuera de Dalmequia. Ya que tiene dos.
Straight home now.
A ver. Tengo ráfaga telúrica, mola. Y puño sísmico, ok. Bloqueo titánico. 3 bloqueos. Contraataques, ok. Ok. Puedo curar y recordar. No lo voy a hacer.
It's over.
Vamos. Y que es el primero. Me estáis haciendo perder el tiempo. Sabía que iba a venir. No, espera, ¿cómo funciona el contraataque? ¿Que le doy al cuadrado? Pero vale. No tengo claro. Tengo que mirarlo en el menú. Esquivas perfecta, ataque combinado. Vale. Estoy perdiendo mucho tiempo. Equipo bloqueo. Ok. Vamos, pégame. Vale, no sé si... Mierda, no me deja verlo. Joder. Es como si no me captara algunas cosas. Sí, si pulso el cuadrado pega más. Vamos. Mierda. Estoy perdiendo un montón de tiempo. Venga, pega. Qué mal, qué torpe. ¿Has hecho...? No, no he hecho lo de un ataque titánico. Tengo que hacerlo mejor ahora. A ver. ¿Qué tengo? Gancho pétreo y este. Entonces, un gancho pétreo. Ah, este es fácil y estos son fáciles. Así que las uso en cuanto pueda. Bloqueo y bloquear todo lo que pueda. que hacer más bloqueos y contraataque. Es que 6 me pide, ¿eh? Y un tormento, vale, me centro en eso entonces. Furia de... me han dado furia de titanes. Vamos. ¿Cómo voy? Bien, lo tengo todo. Mierda, no sé cómo lo he hecho. Creo que me he dejado algo. Ah, no, guay. Uf, he ganado bastante tiempo. Bien, bien. Guay. Me dan algo de vida al final. Ok. Muy bien, y ahora... ¿qué tengo? Gancho pétreo. Ajá. Y este ir a colateral. No hay problema. Qué mal. No, estaba... Mierda, dame otra vez. No estoy ganando nada de tiempo. cómo tiro este tío. No, tengo todavía más compañía. A ver cómo me la monto en este dos. Muy bien. Venga, estoy perdiendo el tiempo.
Nice try.
He perdido el tiempo, debería haberlo matado rápido porque no he ganado nada. He ganado algunos segundos solo. Espero que sea suficiente. Y no tengo mucha vida, tengo que ir con cuidado a ver con quién me enfrento. Ajá. Shit. Que tengo ráfaga telúrica. Joder, ráfaga telúrica. Esto mejor me lo guardo para cuando esté en el suelo. Y esto lo uso cuando pueda. Qué bien voy. Me ha dado a esquivar. Tío, qué útil es esto para bajar el ímpetu. Oh. Bien, lo he conseguido. Aunque un poco justo en algunas, en lo que se refiere a la vida, la verdad. Ahora el misterioso que hay en la quebrada de Dracos. Solo tengo que buscar una forma de bajar, porque aquí arriba no creo que esté. No, tiene que estar abajo. Voy a ir desde aquí.
Good girl.
Creo que es donde estará el primer camino a la derecha. No, pues no. Bueno, pues a ir explorando.
Come on.
Yeah!
Ah, aquí está.
You deserve a rest.
Monolito de guión. Se me olvidaba Garuda. Entonces me faltan otros dos que no sé dónde están. Me cago en... Joder. Garras fulmíneas, ciclón lacerante. Ok. Ok. Ok, no hay problema. Madre mía, no duran lo suficiente. Solo me queda... no, solo no. Esquiva perfecta.
Nice try. Nice try.
Me he dejado lo del golpe aéreo, pero es que se me morían todos. A ver, no está mal, creo. No está mal. Y no he perdido mucha vida. ¿Y qué tengo ahora? Zarpazo de Basor. Digo lo que hacía antes. Zarpazo de Basor nunca lo he usado, o poco.
Nice try.
A ver, estos me van a dar problemas. Derribo. ¿Qué me queda? Ah, ya. No he derrotado. Rematado a nadie con habilidad, ¿o qué? Bien. Derribo, cicatriz, atractriz. Ah, ya. ¿Y ya está? ¿Qué más tenía? Ay, no me he podido hacer esto. mucho, pero bueno. Bueno, creo que casi 2 minutos. 1 y medio así, no está tan mal. Entonces sí, cada región tiene que tener 2. Debe tener 2. Retrocede y ráfaga eólica. Con ráfaga eólica... Sí, no hay problema.
Slow. Nice try.
Fuck me, bro. Ok, ¿qué tal ha ido esta? Mejor... ¡Hostia! 7 minutos, mejor que la anterior, 309 segundos. Desafío final. Si es contra un único personaje, un mítico jefe, espero que no me den el tornado. La ráfaga eólica, ¿no? Creo que me la van a dar. Sí. Bueno, lo usaré cuando esté vulnerable, pero... No, lo usaré antes, porque dice que afecta mucho al ímpetu. Pero me va a ser un problemazo esquivarlo. Que no le veo. Me hace poco daño, disparo cargado. Juez de la ordalía derrotado. Poca experiencia dan. No sé si es que se suponía que lo debías hacer antes. No, pero eso creo que son objetos muy de al final. Son objetos muy accesorios de final del juego. Bueno, pues me dirijo hacia el otro que conozco. ¿Y este tío? Dispara, dispara. La dispara. Bueno, me tengo que ir ya. Pero me voy a tomar un momento para hacer conjeturas sobre posibles sitios en los que puede saltar otros monolitos, basándome en que debe de haber 2 por región, por nación. Ya, es que esto es muy grande. Aquí no, aquí hay una puerta y nada más. Algo que no haya visto mucho. Podría mirar el distrito Lázaro. Suelen tener ruinas empirias alrededor. Bueno, es que está lleno de ruinas empirias. Voy a mirarme el distrito Lázaro. Y luego doy el segundo a Ámbar. Pero ya me voy porque tengo que irme. Por ahí nunca he mirado por eso. El de Shiva está en Walwood. Supongo que el de Odín también. Bueno, esto parece una zona pacífica, por así llamarla. Así que no creo que esté aquí. ¿Son libertadores?
We thought we'd be fine in our village, but then the skies changed and the others, they...
No, no creo que sean libertadores.
The Imperials promptly quit their posts once word of the Dominion's fall came. Lord Rosfield hired us not long after to see the refugees safely inside, and make certain those who now want in, get in.
Eso es lo que iba. Distrito Lázaro.
Ready, go?
Someone's brave.
Mierda, esto está abandonado, ¿eh? Nada. No tengo ni idea. Porque es que no los he visto nunca. Y algunos pueden estar tan aquí en el medio. No, ahí he estado. Tal vez por aquí. Pero es que he estado también. Bueno, lo tengo que dejar aquí. Hasta la próxima.